Detroit, circa 1927. Dr. Higgins, exterior BLDG, at the corner of Warren Avenue and Manor Street. March 1943. Jim Bishop and Joe Crow, drivers for the Associated Transport Company, eating dinner at a trucker's stop on U.S. Highway 29 near the Alabama-Georgia state line. March 1943. Charlotte, North Carolina, vicinity. Filling station on a highway out of town. April 1943. Detroit, Michigan, a huge pipe section loaded on a flat car. April 1943. Detroit, transportation of U.S. Army equipment, amphibian jeeps waiting to be loaded on trucks. March 1943. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Men working on the firebox of an engine in the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railroad locomotive shops. Boston, circa 1912. Public Library, Copley Square. Completed in MDCCCCLXXX, which in Roman numerals requires more characters to write, 13, than any other year to date. Also of note, the RPO, Railway Post Office, at left, and streetcar to Holyhood Cemetery at right. Philadelphia, circa 1912. Broad Street and City Hall Tower. Memphis, Tennessee, circa 1910. Shelby County Courthouse, Adams Avenue and 2nd Street. (1914) Pearl Street from State Street, Albany, New York. July 1955. Boys and counselors at Camp Sunapee, New Hampshire. March 1943. Fort Madison, Iowa. Mr. H.D. Tires, yardmaster on the route of the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railroad. February 1943. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Stores on West Central Avenue. February 1943. Madison, Wisconsin. Farm short course at the University of Wisconsin. The cafeteria in the school. February 1943. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Central Avenue and 4th Street. February 1943. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Photographs show the modern city and Old Town, Albuquerque. Now playing at the Pueblo Deco Kimo on Route 66, Hitchcock's Shadow of a Doubt. December 1942. Chicago, Illinois. Locomotive over the ash pit at the roundhouse at a Chicago and Northwestern rail yard. May 10, 1912. Gas holder Station A, Detroit City Gas Company. May 13, 1942. Detroit, Michigan. Style show presented by Chrysler Girls Club at Saks Fifth Avenue store and scenes at plant. Chrysler Corporation office workers, one powdering her chin, typing various forms. Tutti Frutti, 1943, February. New York. Italian-American fruit stand at 1st Avenue and 10th Street. The flying bicycle prototype is probably one of those inventions that won't get off the ground, quite literally. A motorcycle with reverse sidecar. Do any of these photos remind you of a story or event from your own family history? I'd love to hear about it in the comments. December 1942. Chicago, Illinois. One of the Chicago and Northwestern Railroad Streamliner diesel-electric locomotives. These trains are operated jointly with the Union Pacific Railroad to the West Coast. The yacht harbor in Sausalito, California, shot on Ansco chrome circa 1958. I believe this is on Richardson Bay, with Belvedere Point in the background. There are some pretty interesting cars in this shot, including the mysterious little European-looking thing on the far right.